I just picked up some seats for my SL from a friend, and they are in excellent shape. They were pulled out of a crash damaged car with around 50,000 miles. They are of course black, and my driver's seat bolster has a massive hole in it. So I'm going to be replacing the seat backs and the seat bottoms and whatever parts that I may need from the donor seats. I'll see how they compare to the other ones, and I'll show you the process. There isn't many videos out there showing a process of these R129 seats. I had to figure some stuff out, like removing the headrest and stuff. I already took one of them apart, so I'm going to start swapping the heating element. I found out that the seats I got are not heated after I already purchased them, so that was my fault, but nonetheless, it's still not an issue because I can swap out the foam and put it into the, cover it up with the better seat leather. So let's go ahead and show you the process. And here are the seats. This is a passenger seat. My passenger seat is in better shape, so the only thing I'll be using is the seat bottom from this one. And this is the driver's seat I took apart, and all the elements inside here, pretty intricate. So this powers the back, forward and back with these motors. And then this is your motor for your headrest. And I think I'm going to be swapping out the this motor with mine because mine is acting up. I already removed the headrest, and I'll show you how that's done. And this is the seat bottom that I'll be installing on my car. I have to take the leather off of this and put it on the other seat. So let me go ahead and show you the process. So here we have the new seat bottom I'm going to be using. I have the leather here. It's pretty much just seated on this lip. There's some fasteners and spots you'll have to pop off and then reuse. Once we get that off, I'll show you how to remove it. But when you remove it, you have the springs you're left with, and here is the foam from my old seat. This is part of the heating element. The heating elements run inside each bolster. There's a cord here. We'll feed through with a fastener clip. And I'll put the skin from this seat onto this foam, put this foam onto this backing, remove the grommet from that one, put it in here, feed the wiring. That'll be done. And I'll show you that process. So let's get started with that. So you're going to want to start from the back here. When you press down, you apply pressure here. You'll be able to lift up and lift this back. And you do that all the way around. It's going to be pretty tough, so get ready for a workout. You might need to use your knee on the floor to compress the springs more. So using a drop cloth like this will help. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So as you can see, using your knee to compress is a lot easier, and it comes off. The front's trickier because you got these little pins. You got to use a flathead to get them off. We'll go ahead and do that. You got these guys here. You just want to peel this away, and there you have it. We'll be reusing this guy. We're gonna, if you guys could see, there's pins in here and spiders. Great. Where did the spider go? These pins gotta be popped up. It also isn't the easiest. And your screwdriver too. Okay. Should be free now. Looks like a Velcro there. And there you have it. There's your seat skin. Now, fun part's going to be putting this on the other seat. All right, now we got our seating pad with the elements on. Let me show you guys how the seat bottom looks. I just slid it in. Looks great. Well, this isn't cleaned yet, but I'll get it cleaned up. And then I'm going to also remove this section and this part I'm going to replace. And the headrest, because my headrest is really loose. And this section's scuffed up and peeling. So I'll get that done, but let me show you the back side of the driver's seat. I mean, similar process to what we just did on the seat bottom. All right, so since I'm reusing the seat backing from my original seats, there was wear here, so I cut an even section out. I got some 3M headliner adhesive. I'm gonna spray this here, and I'm gonna wait till it gets tacky, and you can speed up the process. And I cut a piece of foam, and I will input it there, fill that in. Once you cover that up with the new seat skin, which I have right here, this is the new one, it will not be visible, obviously. So I'll go ahead and let this dry, and I'll put that in, and then we'll start reapplying that seat back, which will be difficult, but we'll get it done. All right, boom, that is fixed and glued in. Now we can go ahead and install our leather. So I've got the skin on, but it's just a matter of positioning these pins so they're upward if you find them in there. If you don't, then you're screwed. I think I've got all of them, so that's what I'm doing right now. Here it is, all assembled. Just wiped it down. Got my plug. And we're ready to do the last seat bottom, which I won't show you guys. It's the same as the other one that I did. But we'll go ahead and put them in after I finish taking apart that seatbelt assembly. So I'm going to work on the seatbelt assembly and take apart the headrest, and once I get the headrest out, I'll switch the backs, and then we'll go ahead and reinstall everything. So I'll show you guys the process. All right, let me show you how the passenger side came out. Get some light on here. All nice. My old ones were cracked here and here. So this looks mint. Now we will remove the headrest, and I have to take a look at my seatbelt or the headrest motor, because it doesn't go up and down, so I'll look into that. And to take this off, and a lot of the times these are broken because people don't know how to remove them, and there's tabs that, you know, are holding right here. There's a screw, there's a top screw, there's the tab that's broken off. But see how loose my headrest is? Well, I got my other headrest that is better, and I'll show you guys what's going on with my motor here. We'll go ahead and take off the headrest, and that will be done through this hole right here. There's a 10. Is it a 10? Pretty sure it's 10. It just slides out with this bracket here and this 10 millimeter. All right, just got the new headrest in. Look at that, nice and sturdy. It's not like loose. All right, so we're gonna remove these two Allen bolts, which I just did. We'll get access to the cover here. This is where my problem is coming from. Pop this clip off, and sure enough, drop it in there. But right off the bat, look at that. We have our main culprit. It is a cracked wheel. So get that out of there, and we'll replace it with our new wheel, which is this one. It's got to make sure it's going the right way. Fan blades. I'll drop it in this way. This way is this way. We gotta get that C-clip off first. Let's pop our new wheel on. The right way. It's gotta be the right way. Do this one-handed here. That's not fun. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down before I damage this. Alright, just to give you guys an idea how this works. Put the C-clip back in and our headrest is working. We'll put the cover back on, this top part, screw those 2 bolts back in, and then we'll start reassembling. Okay, so I just got done installing this part, and this part, as you guys know, in R129s constantly breaks on this tab. I'll show you my custom fab. I took a large clamp and I drilled a hole from the bottom through that, so this is not going anywhere. Measured it out, drilled a hole there. I mean, you could grab it by this, is not breaking. So really excited about that. I'm starting to put everything back together. Now in order to put this back on, or just take the seatbelt off and take this off, you have to take off this whole side panel, screw here, there's a screw there, and you have to unclip it from there. And then you remove the bolt for the seat belt, 17 right there. Then you could slide everything through after you take this guy out, which has a split seam right there, and unclips from the back. So we'll go ahead and put this back on. Usually goes this way. Alright, that's back in. Got one more screw goes here. Get that guy in. You want to tighten these by hand. I just caught the thread, and then I'm going to tighten it with my little ratchet here, because these are known to break very easily. And that's all she wrote. Got a little locking star washer. And before I put everything back together, I'll give it a good clean in the areas that I can't get to, such as these. When it's all together. Alright, let's go ahead and put our backing back on. No pun intended. Screw from the other side after we catch these bottom screws here. Alright, now that we got the backs on with these plastics and this plastic and the sides, go ahead and reinstall our handle. Alright, let's go ahead and put the rest of the seats back. Go ahead and start off with doing the back. Make sure to plug in your connector here. Which is right here. Put it back into place. There's two nipples right there. Kind of aim over headrest up. Don't forget to plug that guy in as well down here. I'm missing one of the guide pins, so I'll go find it. That's why I'm not able to get it on the right way. Alright. Got the guide pin. So now we'll go in to where it needs to go. There we go. Boom, we are in, folks. We are in. Last but not least, you have these two Phillips guide pins. And another one over here. Just take a large screwdriver and tighten those down. Click. All right, seats are fixed. New seat bottoms, no rips. All these are fixed. Everything is working electronically. Headrests, backrests, so my seat restoration is done. Nice driver's seat. It's the nicest you could find in an original shape. No rips anywhere. That works now.
And I'm all set with that. So yeah.
All right, so we got the seats fixed. I'm really happy that that is addressed. Those little things were bothering me. Still a lot of little things to do with the car, maintenance and touch-ups, whatever. But I'll keep you guys up to date. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.